Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Prep Zone. I'm Red Sharp. We're here in Slidell at Panther Stadium, where the Northshore Panthers are set to take on the Hammond High Tornadoes. The Panthers coming off a huge victory against St. Paul's, looking to keep that momentum into this game, while the Hammond Tornadoes are looking to come in and get that upset. We'll see what happens. Should be a really nice game. Side note, it's going to be in the 30s. The weather might be an issue. It's very windy. Let's take it to the pitch. In this game underway here in Panther Stadium, Hammond takes the kickoff, drops back, and that ball deflected off of Brandon Nugent out of bounds. Going to be a Tor throw-in. Wayne Dowdy up the line, trying to find Rabin Lazarte. Can't do it. There's a nice cross in from Kavaris Joseph. No problem for Larry Newby. Sends that punt sky high about midfield. And North Shore settles. Nugent up to Pedrera. That's Russell. Going to drop it back to Newby. Newby's going to settle it, survey the field. Sends it up. That's a nice run from Nugent. And now we got a foot race. And that's a nice shield from the Hammond defense as Noah Prima gets this one out. That's going to go out of bounds. North Shore throw in. Caleb Russell going to take this one. Nice move from Nugent. A little bit of a miscue there defensively for the Panthers. The Panthers come into this one with a huge win, like I mentioned pregame, over St. Paul's. It was penalty kicks. 5-3, they ended up winning in PKs. Talking to Coach Lazaro before the game. Just wants to keep that momentum going against this Hammond Tornadoes team who's looking to come in and maybe grab an upset. The Tornadoes are 8-10-2 overall and 3-7 in district. North Shore set to kick this after a foul. That ball sent deep up to Pedrera. Pedrera stays on the ball. Going to cross it inside. Nobody there. And that ball is going to track all the way out of bounds for a Tornado throw-in. You're going to have a switch off here. Nice throw in. Pedrera heads it down. Here comes a dish off. A little bit of a 50-50 ball. That ball goes out of bounds. Quick throw in from the Tors. Goes off. Kind of an awkward bounce there. Panthers get it back. That's Katura. And finally cleared out. Dangerous ball finally recovered there. It was Austin Dixon back there for the defensive hold. Nice pass out to Nugent. Splits defenders and then gets cut off. That ball popped in the air. Russell heads it up to Pedrera. And then Dario Katura makes a run. And we're going to have a whistle. That's a foul against the Panthers. Free kick. Tornadoes. A little too physical there from Couture. Amal deal with. Set to take this kick. Deal with sends it up to Wayne Dowdy. Danley. And the Tours got something going here. That ball just kind of grounded down. No problem for Larry Newby as he comes out and makes the punt. Another good punt. And the Panthers win the 50-50. And we've got another free kick going the other way. Looks like deal with again. Amal deal with playing some defense tonight for the Tours. Gets a nice kickoff there. Well played from Joseph. And that ball goes off of Joe Pedrera. Sam Miller set to throw in. Straight up the line and back out. Panther throw in. Russell going to track this ball down. Going to pass it in to Matt Smith. That's a nice ball. Deal with, going to try to shield it away. Noah Prima has to come out and make that play. Smart play from the Tornadoes defense. Russell tries to settle, can't do it. Couture. Here comes Lazarte. Early in this game, both teams, nice punt. Larry Newby's got a great, that's a weapon for the North Shore Panthers. That kind of punt right there. I mean, it's well past half field. And we're going to have a free kick going Panther way. This is dangerous. See what kind of set play they come up with. Looks like they might crash the goal. Dario Couture going to take a shot. It goes off of Pedrera, bounced up straight in the air in the box. Dangerous play. Out of bounds, going to be a goal kick going the Hammond Tornadoes way. Noah Prima sets the ball down as Deal with is going to take the kick. Deal with up to Dowdy. Dowdy turns, gets taken away by Russell. Russell sends it back. Newby way off his line. And he's going to send that out of bounds. And you can see Newby not scared to get in the mix. Tornado throw in. Nugent sends it up. In the box. Deal with. Nice pass out to Lazarte. That's Rabin Lazarte. But Russell, Caleb Russell chases it down. Lazarte finally gets a foot on it. Going to be Caleb Russell throw in for the Panthers. Nugent with a missed kick. Caleb Russell to Nugent. Nugent mishandles again, but he gets it back. Up to Couture. And all Edward Fernandez can do is kick that ball out of bounds. Neither team in really much of a rhythm right now. Panthers, you know, to me have had a little bit more time of possession. but really no offensive scares as of yet. Here comes a throw in, far side. Nice throw in all the way to the center. It's in the box, bouncing around, dangerous ball. Deal with can't get it out. Finally, someone clears it. And Hammond able to recover from what could have been a disastrous play in front of the goal. Russell gets run down by number 28, Kavaris Joseph. And we're going to have a Panther throw in now. Going to drop that off for Brandon Nugent. Nugent's going to take a running start. Looks like he's going to try to get this one all the way into, pardon me, this looks like Matt Smith. Nice throw in. Nugent. And we're going to have a free kick going the other way. I believe it was actually initially an incorrect throw-in from the Panthers that the referee finally saw after at least 15, 20 seconds of play. We'll see what happens here. Yeah. I believe, I could be wrong, I believe Matt Smith maybe didn't have both feet on the ground when he threw that ball in. And so we'll have a tornado throw in up the line. Nugent tracks it down. Going to back it up. Sent forward. Deal with. Nice pass. Nice one-touch. Tornado's trying to get something going here as James Danley sends it across. Too much pace out of bounds. 28 minutes to play here in the first half. It's scored 0-0. Panthers and Tornadoes. That ball popped up in the air. And out of bounds. It's a quick throw in to Joseph. Drag back. And there's a foot race here. Deal with along with Ducree. And we've got a whistle. Free kick Tornadoes.
Keystone Engineering, Casing Consulting, Dale Dixon, your Century 21 Realtor.
Nice kick all the way into the box. Well defended by Matt Smith. Tors try to make something happen with a give and go. Can't do it. Cut off by Jonathan Valles. And then Valles gets kind of a, I guess you could call it a shot. Maybe more of a pass. No problem either way for Larry Newby, who sends another shot all the way past midfield. Nugent will not be denied as Rabin Lazarte was trying to get the ball past him. Referee says back up a little bit, and we're going to have a handoff, another handoff to Russell. Back to Nugent. Lazarte cuts it off. Austin Dixon. There's a nice give and go. Out of bounds. Panther throw in. Jonathan Valles again kicks it out of bounds. Panther throw in. And that's kicked out of bounds by Thomas Bickford. Probably what we'll have here is another Another Matt Smith patented long throw in into the box. This is just an extra weapon here for the Panthers. Look at that throw in. Huge. And that's an own goal. No, it's going to be offside. The referee's going to have a discussion here. Can you be offside on a throw in? So after the discussion, offside, Panthers. That goal is negated. And we're going to have a free kick. That's a tough call the referee has to make there. Linesman apparently saw something we didn't see. Offside on a throw-in is kind of a not very, you don't see it very often, let's say that. The Panthers look to regroup. Dario Kachura making a run, gets tripped up. There's a whistle. And this is a dangerous spot for a free kick. The Tornadoes are going to have to set up a wall, do a couple of things. Who's going to take this kick? I'd go ahead and take a shot if I were Northshore. Referee's going to make them back up. 10 yards, fellas. We'll see what happens here. This is really the first kind of scoring opportunity here. That ball's popped up, nice. Noah Prima in perfect position to retrieve that ball. Matt Smith tries to do something. The Tours turn it forward, and here comes a counterattack. As Cheyenne Lazarte, we'll say his name is, runs it down. So if you're just joining us, folks, the score still 0-0. I'm Rhett Sharp here in the Prep Zone. We are at Panthers Stadium at Northshore High School, where the Panthers are taking on the Hammond Tornadoes. And it's been a pretty entertaining match thus far. Nice outlet pass and a great pass to Joe Pedrera, who's going to look for a cross here. Gets through one defender, crosses nobody there across the face of the goal. And that was a very, very nice counterattack put together by the North Shore Panthers. Unfortunately for them, nothing to show for it, as Amal Dealwith again is going to take this goal kick. Dealwith puts one up, cut off by Pedrera, ends up out of bounds. Going to be chased down by Rabin Lazarte, brother of, we'll say, Sean Lazarte. Good throw in. Russell cuts it off. Austin Dixon looking for an outlet pass, can't find it. Lazarte. And here comes North Shore. Lazarte cuts that off. Taken back. And then again, the Tornadoes look for Sean Lazarte up the left side. Can't do it. Panther throw in along that. Yeah, Tornadoes tried to get the throw in. They couldn't do it. It's a Panther throw in. Nope, negative. Pardon me, folks. It was a Tornado throw in. A little confusion. Austin Dixon looking for someone up the far sideline. Can't do it. Gets taken off the ball. Nice pass to Lazarte on the right side. That ball kicked all the way down to the Tornado side. Noah Prima runs out, kicks it out of bounds. Temperature dropping, folks. It's going to be a balmy 30 degrees by the time this game's over with. Even still, we got a nice crowd for this one. Northshore Panther fans proud of their team after the big win against St. Paul's. Like I keep mentioning, that is a big win for this school and this team. Can't quite find the key to the puzzle here to score on the Hammond Tornadoes yet. We're going to have another goal kick. It pretty much has been all Northshore Panthers offensively, even though they haven't found the back of the net. The Hammond defense fullback line has employed the bend but don't break philosophy thus far, and it's worked for them. That's a nice control and turn from Dario Coutura off the mark. Maybe a little too far out, but why not take a shot as we set up for another goal kick. Pretty soon, I know that Amal Deal with is going to be, he's going to get winded from taking all these goal kicks. Tornadoes try to switch fields. That's Lazarte. Brendan Cudard can't handle that one. This is Wayne Dowdy with the throw in. Looking for Lazarte. They get another throw in. Tornadoes moving the ball down the field, one throw in at a time. Again, Dowdy looking for someone in the middle, cut off by Russell. That ball popped up by Sam Miller. Referee says play on. Ball sent to the corner. That's Lazarte. Can't get to it. Throw in, never went in. So we're going to have a Tornado throw in. That ball may have gone in. It's windy enough that it could have curved out, or it never went in at all. Either way, we have a Tornado throw in deep in North Shore territory. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Nice throw in. That ball dangerously hanging in the box. Pedrera sends it down. Here comes a counterattack. Nice pass up to Coutura. It's a foot race. We're going to have a Hammond Tornado throw in. The fans here at North Shore not happy with that call. Russell dinks it back out of bounds. Sam Miller to throw this in. Cudard sends it forward for Coutura. And Edgar Fernandez was there to tangle up and make that stop. Matt Smith again. He's their go-to guy. Look for him to throw it right into the box. Someone is going to get a foot, knee, or head on it here. Looked like Russell tried to do something with it. It's going to be a goal kick. eventually you got to think that's going to work for the Panthers at some point, with Matt Smith able to throw the ball that far into the field of play. Deal with, again, going to try to get something going for the Tours. Pops it up. Instantly back out of bounds. Sam Miller with the throw in. Nice throw in. And then Coudard, again, can't handle it. That ball goes out of bounds. We're going to have a tornado ball throw in, excuse me. Referee's going to back him up a little bit. That's always one of my favorite parts of the game, is that you can throw it in 10 yards past where it goes out of bounds. Part of the game, folks, part of the game. Referee gets in the mix. Nice pass up the far sideline. Cross. Oh, wow. Look at this. Man. The Tours escape an offensive attack. Great counterattack from the Panthers. Just unlucky there. Ball couldn't find the back of the net, and Prima was where he needed to be for that one moment. As Amal sets up again to put this one back in play. Valles stays on it, sends it up. It's a nice run. Newby elects to kick it instead of pick it up, and it goes out of bounds for a Tornadoes throw in. Got about 13 minutes to go in the first half. The score's still 0-0. Nice pass from Russell. Up the line, it's a foot race. Amal deal with some nice defensive work. That ball stays in bounds as Dario Couture drops it back. There's a cross, and the Tornadoes get it out of danger and look for a counterattack. Caleb Russell takes a spill. As Kavaris Joseph and Caleb Russell kind of tangle up there. We're going to have a North Shore substitution as Nugent comes out for a little bit of a breather. Here come the Tours. That pass actually hits Kavaris Joseph and knocks him back, knocks it back. And then the ball kicked out of bounds. This potent North Shore offense has been stifled thus far by what the Tours have been able to do defensively. And I think what the Tours have to do to get on the board here is come up with a counterattack and make a few passes, string a few passes together, which they've not been able to do thus far. They're trying to get it to Kavaris Joseph, but just hasn't worked out. The Panthers have had ample opportunities to score and have just been unlucky with ball placement. Here's Kavaris Joseph right here trying to make something happen. Russell in the mix as usual. There's 41. Wayne Dowdy with a shot, no problem for Larry Newby, who's going to walk it up. Nice settle from Patrick Keegan. Keegan stays on the ball as Lazarte tries to take it away. Russell in the middle of the field, going to cross it to the outside. Nice pass up the line, out of bounds. Throw in, North Shore Panthers. Again, Matt Smith, number 8. Gonna try this again. Great throw in, no problem for Wayne Dowdy, but Smith gets it back, looks to cross it in. That ball stays on the ground. Russell tries to settle. Here's a shot. Little high, little left. Gonna have a goal kick. Amal deal with. Nice kick from Dealwith, one of the best we've seen all night, and he's taken quite a few. That ball nicely settled by James Danley. Wow, look at this run here. Too much pace from Kavaris Joseph after that beautiful run from the Tours. Thomas Bickford tries to settle, can't do it. And then the ball sent all the way upfield. Amal Dealwith playing some serious defense back there as Dario Coutura was on a mission. If memory serves me correct, last year when we covered Hammond, Amal was a striker. He was a forward, and he was doing very well. Now they have him pushed back defensively. I think the Tours realize that they're going to have to play a more defensive structured game to be in this one, and it's worked so far as Amal has been shut down, a shutdown defender, I should say. He's so quick back there. It served him well, but North Shore knocking on the door constantly as Russell sends it over to Coutura, who gets taken off the ball, and here comes a run. Look how far Newby is off his line. That could be a problem at some point if someone gets a lucky bounce over its head. Here comes North Shore, nice 1-2. Too much as Dealwith is there. Amal again settles. Nice turn. Sends it up for Bickford. Bickford's going to have the throw in here. Dowdy back to Bickford, going to cross fields. That's Patrick Keegan. Gets taken off the ball. And then the Tours just send it out of bounds. As Brennan Cudard is going to throw this ball in. Cudard up the line, Lazarte straight up. Rojas again. Prima comes out. Prima's going to punt it out of bounds. I'll say this, even though the score is 0-0, there's been a lot of action in this game, and I'm surprised that the Hammond Tornadoes have been able to do what they've done defensively and kind of stop or slow down, I should say, this North Shore Panther attack, who they're riding high after such a great victory, this past Friday night. They'd love nothing more than to get a couple of points on the board, but the Hammond Tornadoes are pretty much saying, not tonight, fellas, or at least not yet. Russell lets it go. Going to drop it back. Dixon. Keegan, nice turn. Dealwith all over the field. Amal Deal with got some wheels. Throw in. Russell gets a piece of that. The ball headed down. Prima comes out. Makes the punt. Lazarte tries to settle. There's a nice chip up the line, and we're going to have a tornado foul. North Shore Panther free kick. Under 5 to go here in the first half. 0-0. I'm Rhett Sharp. This is the Prep Zone. We're bringing you all the soccer action you can handle tonight here in Slidell. That's a nice free kick. Out of bounds. A lot of out of bounds tonight. We got somebody helping out there trying to run down the soccer ball, get it back in play. Matt Smith again. How many times can we see this until something breaks down and the Panthers are able to put one in the net? Deal with in the center of the box, awaiting this throw in. And the Tords able to clear it. Nobody there. Looks like Kavaris Joseph may have hurt his ankle there. And we're going to have a quick timeout for an injury, folks. After that injury timeout, we're going to have some sportsmanship as North Shore sends it to the Tornadoes goalkeeper. That was Kavaris Joseph. Looked like he rolled his ankle. Gingerly was helped off the field. And now we've got a whistle. A little physicality there at midfield. Going to be a free kick to the Panthers. And we're under 2 minutes here in the first half. This is Austin Dixon going to send this one presumably somewhere into the penalty box, and he does. Nice ball. All the Tornadoes could do is get ahead on that, and we're going to have a late corner kick here in the first half. We'll see what happens. Corner kick hits the post, which pretty much means out of bounds, and we're gonna have now a goal kick. Deal with again, back there to do the honors. And not a very good effort from the Panthers on that corner kick. Hammond sends it up. Lazarte can't get to it. Nice outlet pass to James Danley, who drops it back. Danley gets it back, pops it up. Nice pass inside from Dowdy. We got Lazarte onside. North Shore able to cover that. Out of bounds. North Shore throw in. No, looked like a foul. Amal puts a head on that one, sends it forward. Newby comes out, makes a play. That ball popped high in the air. Dropped in. Dario Kachura still on the ball. Gonna cross it in, nobody there. And then, wow, look at that. Torres make an unbelievable save, header, and that's the end of the first half. What an exciting way to end that first half with the score. Northshore Panthers 0, Hammond Tornadoes 0.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Panthers quick start. Dario Kachura makes a nice pass, no, out of bounds. Again, if you're just happening to join us after halftime, the score 0-0 still here in Slidell. The Panthers looking to get on the board. They've controlled the ball offensively for most, if not all, of the game. Lazarte goes down, looks like an ankle issue. He's up. Let's see if he'll continue to stay in the game. Looks like he's going to walk it off. Again, the weather is a factor tonight. Very, very cold out on the field. Thomas Bickford. Set to take this kick. Bickford sends it up. Knocked down by Spencer Link. Link again. Off of Northshore. Patrick Keegan. And now Bickford going to pass it off to Wayne Dowdy with a easy little throw in. Taking off the ball there. Rojas sends it up the line to Kachura. Kachura in a foot race. Whoa, and there's a huge collision. Amal Dealwith. Too much speed for Kachura back there, and Amal really has been the stopper tonight for the Tours. Dealwith sends it up. Nice ball from Spencer Link into the middle of the field. Rojas, Kachura. Lewis Nix turns it for the Tours. Upfield. Over to Wayne Dowdy. That ball cut off. Sent back up. Bickford set to throw in. Lazarte and Spencer Link go at it. Bickford sends it cross field. Lewis Nix out of bounds. Kachura. The ball stolen and then stolen back as the Tours desperately try to get some offense going here in the second half. Bickford looks to throw it in. Rojas. Nice move. Great through ball to Pedrera. turns and crosses. He's got a wide open Patrick Keegan who can't do much with it. Shot stopped by Noah Prima, who's had a pretty good game tonight, all things considered. And he punts it out of bounds, unfortunately. Trying to find a soccer ball to play. And here it comes. About to enter your screen from the left side. There you go. Running start. Lazarte heads it down. Rojas controls it. Pedrera. No problem for Prima. Let's see if he can keep this punt in bounds. He does so, and it's a nice one. That ball gets through to Pete Benavenia. And then out of bounds again. Going to have a Panther throw in here. Couple of nice moves from Katura. He sends it forward. That ball headed down. Here's Pedrera. Going to send it in to Keegan. And then Amal deal with. Who else would it be to take that ball and send it forward? Amal really, I mean, can't say much enough about the kid tonight, playing defense for the Tornadoes. Lazarte called for the handball, I believe. It's going to be a quick restart. Rojas can't get to it. Going to be Bickford with the throw in. Up the line. Rojas sends it straight back. That ball's going to stay in. And then eventually roll out of bounds. Rojas with a nice ball taken out of the air. Bickford again. You'll see. Takes his gloves off. Rojas with a foul. It was a collision. That ball's coming back. Amal deal with. He's going to put the ball where he wants it. Sends it up. Russell trying to chase it down. Here's a nice run from the Panthers. Quickly turned. Lazarte can't get to it. Rojas, nice turn. Finds an open Panther, who then finds Katura. And there's a collision as Noah Prima comes out. Had to make that play. Tough play. Very, very tough play for the goalie to make. To come out with a Katura facing him at full speed. Panther throw in. Nice ball. Katura to Pedrera. Keegan tries a heel flick, kind of misses. Still a nice effort. Prima with the punt. And that ball is going to go all the way to the back line. Dowdy. Rojas trips over it, stays on it. He's going to send it over to Nugent. And then Nugent gets taken off the ball. Tries to split defenders. Does Wayne Dowdy. Rojas shoulder. He's going to drop it off. And that ball goes straight up the line, stays in bounds. Controlled by the Panthers. Nice pass to the outside. There's a cross. No problem for Prima. And we've got what looks to be a penalty kick, folks. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see it, but it's a penalty kick nonetheless. This is a huge opportunity for the Panthers to take the lead as Pedrera sets up. Prima trying to psych himself up. Pedrera going to reset now. The only thing I can imagine was a handball in the box. I didn't see anything else to award a penalty kick like this. But here we go. Pedrera versus Prima. The tension is building here as the kick is about to take place. Here we go, folks. And Pedrera sends it over the top. Too much time to think about it, really. Unlucky touch there for Pedrera. And the Tornadoes escape again. Lazarte can't control it. Deal with, finally wants to get in the mix. Referee says play on. Here's Kuchera, nice run. Keegan, wow, look at that. Patrick Keegan slides one past Noah Prima. And just like that, folks, it's 1-0, North Shore Panthers on top. It only took a half in 10 minutes. So the Panthers are on the board now. The Tornadoes need to reevaluate what they need to do to get on the board and answer. That ball quickly stolen. Wow. Nice defensive play from the Tors. Lazarte. Drop it off to Valles. There's Danley. Pedrera gets through the defense, sends one forward. Nobody there. Prima comes out, kind of hits the ball. That was a awkward kick. A little bit of a miscommunication, I think. You can tell the Tors are frustrated at what just took place after the penalty kick miss. Only moments later, a goal was scored, making it 1-0. Spencer Link set to throw this ball in. Link sends it to Nugent. Rojas knocks it down, gets a shot off, no problem for Prima. Prima gets a good punt off. And that's Matt Smith back there to make a defensive stop. "26 minutes to play in this match, folks. I'm Rhett Sharp here in Slidell. North Shore Panthers up 1-0 over the Hammond Tornadoes. It's been a hard-fought game. Again, North Shore controlled the ball offensively for most of the match, and it finally worked out for them as they scored a goal just moments ago. The Tornadoes trying to answer, and they're going to have to do something different in order to do so. There's a shot. Wide right. Eventually, I think that head coach Michael Blessing is going to have to reconfigure maybe their offensive situation. I think that Amal Dealwith is going to have to move forward, even though he's been a wall back there defensively for the Tornadoes. In order for them to score, that kid's going to have to get in the mix. Here's another shot. Wow. That goes in. No, it doesn't. Just looked like it did. That was an amazing shot. Hit the football upright crossbar. Kind of an optical illusion from the press box. Either way, it was a great shot, and that's what they need to do to equalize. Also keep in mind, everybody at home, that the temperature, you check my trusty phone here. It's about 39 degrees. That's cold. That ball stays in bounds. Spencer Leak able to somehow keep it in. A little bit of a tangle there. Going to be a free kick going North Shore way. Caleb Russell. Going to try to bend this in. Great shot from Dave the Rave Williams on the cameraman. You can see the ball goes into the box. North Shore able to control. Drop off back to Russell. Nice move, out of bounds. Ran out of field. Austin Dixon. North Shore has to keep the pressure on here with a 1-goal lead. That ball misplayed. Wayne Dowdy sends it up. The goalie completely off his line. Luckily, no problem as the ball goes out of bounds. Larry Newby, again, I've mentioned it before this game, not afraid to come out and get in the mix. Here comes a Hammond throw in. Not a problem for the Panthers. Couture receives it, then loses it. The ball goes back up the line, out of bounds. Pardon me, that's going to be offside. Nice kick. Jonathan Velez heads it back, out of bounds. Panther throwing again. The ball chested down. Couture tries to get it to Rojas. Out of bounds. Tor throw in. Referee says calls a foul there. I didn't really see it. Free kick coming from the Panthers. The shot. All Prima can do is knock it down out of bounds, and that creates a Panther corner kick. Let's see what they can do here. We're halfway through the second half of this match. 1-0. Corner kick to the back post. Matt Smith heads it out of bounds through the back line, which brings up Amal Dealwith again for the goal kick. Smith sends it up. Rojas settles. Looking for the give and go. Can't make it happen. Lazarte and Dixon tangle up. Dixon stays with the ball. Nice run. Finally stopped by number 44. That's Edgar Fernandez. And we're going to have a Matt Smith throw into the center. Let's see what Matt can do here as the Panthers crash in. Wow, see, that's exactly what they want. Prima was there. Prima had a good vision for that one. And here comes the counterattack. There's only one man back there. He needs some help. Caleb Russell playing some strong defense there. Russell sends it forward. Here's Katura battling with Sam Miller. Out of bounds again. Russell drops it all the way back to Newby. Newby's going to settle. Send it over to Spencer Link. Spencer beats a couple of defenders, sends it over to Russell. Russell with a nice move. And a great pass onside to Peyton Mull, who takes a shot partially blocked, it looks like, by Dealwith. And Noah Prima comes up with the ball and the punt. Dealwith again back there, making things happen for the Tornadoes. Onside ball, Newby comes out. Dixon, a little bit of time. Tries to find Nugent. Nugent heads it down. Dixon, Dealwith. Out of bounds. Here comes a Panther throwing up the line. That ball popped up. Ball back in play. Couture trying to run around defenders and can't do it. Tornado throw in. The ball finds Russell in the middle of the field. He's going to drop it off. The poor hit. Looks like Kavaris Joseph makes his way back into the field after that ankle injury. Northshore free kick. Austin Dixon going to set this one up. Got about 15 minutes to go in this one. Panthers up 1-0. Nice ball from Austin Dixon. And we got a foul inside the box against the Panthers. Going to set up a free kick, basically a goal kick. That one's going to go to Joseph, who's going to commit a foul against Nugent. And now we're going the other way. Pardon me, that was Matt Smith. Russell, quick kick up the line. Nice run. Nobody there. Dixon. Smith. Panthers playing possession ball now. Dixon with some time. Rojas, great pass to Spencer Link. Finally Dealwith cuts it off after several touches from the Panthers. Dealwith going to take the free kick. Going to take it short to Thomas Bickford, who sends it up. Dixon, Russell. Smith turns it, pops it in the air. And we're going to have a foul going Panther way. Again, if you're just joining us here, Panthers up 1-0. As Russell, nice, some fancy footwork there. Going to turn it far sideline. Lazarte tries to burst a little burst of speed. That ball goes out of bounds. And we're going to have a substitution as Peyton Mull comes out. Nice throwing up the line. Out of bounds. Or foul. Free kick, not far outside the penalty box. Let's see if the Panthers can capitalize here and extend the lead to 2. Short, low kick. No problem for Russell, who sends it back across. Nice ball. There's a shot. Wow. Looked like Northshore had something going there. Nugent. Here's Rojas, settles, shot. Prima handles the ball. Here comes the punt. Dixon to Russell. Lazarte trying to get ahead on the ball, can't do it. Rojas settles, sends that ball up the line. Dealwith turns it. Dixon. Rojas. Nice move. All the way to the outside to Spencer Link. Spencer's going to send this one inside the box. Just a little over top. Here comes a run. And then just destroyed out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick. Deal with again. This is probably the 80th time he's had a goal kick tonight. Just a guess. Panthers seem to be wearing the Tornadoes down at this point. Nugent drops it off. Back and forth. That ball out of bounds. Tornado throwing under 10 to play here at Panther Stadium. Pedrera sends it up. Prima comes out, makes the play. You know, you see the score 1-0, and it really doesn't dictate what's been going on the field as far as offensive output. Northshore really has controlled the entire game and been putting a lot of pressure on the Hammond Tornadoes. But Amal Dealwith, who I keep mentioning for the Tornadoes, has been really a great player back there. As he gets something started there, that ball goes over the net. But like I mentioned earlier, I think that they need to do some type of personnel change here with under 10 minutes to go. Maybe put my man Dealwith up front, get a couple shots on goal. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Back in play now. Look like Noah Prima, the goalkeeper for the Tornadoes, but just had to walk some type of injury off, and we're back in play. Nice move from Pedrera as he's crossing fields. That ball cut off. Russell. Nice outlet pass. Plenty of room up the line. Back inside to Nugent. Pedrera. That's Joseph looking for anything to happen offensively for the Tours. Nice pass. That ball popped up. We're going to have offside. No, we're not. We're going to have some type of foul in the back there. And it's a quick start from the Panthers as they get back. Russell splits defenders, gets cut off, excuse me. There's an well, that was offside. Wow. Kavaris Joseph looking for 33, Pete Benavenia. Benavenia was a step too far as the back line for the Panthers stepped up with awareness. Deal with. We're going to have a free kick here. Looked like Kavaris Joseph got a little physical there with that slide tackle. We're getting a yellow card. Number 19, Sam Miller, who wasn't involved in the play. Maybe he was a little too excited, started talking maybe, who knows. Dixon, Pedrera. And we've got an offside call going the other way. So the officiating getting a little sloppy here, late. Under 5 to go. Matt Smith. Got a couple of substitutions now. Late for Northshore. Get some fresh legs in there. Make sure the Tornadoes don't get that equalizer. The defense would love to keep that clean sheet. Excuse me. Always a plus for your fullbacks. No goals. And finally, here's the throw in. Deal with. That ball poorly handled. Shot. Bickford trying to make a late go at it. Joseph again. No, that calls on Pedrera. Joseph sends it up. It's a good ball. Nope. We're going to have offside the other way now. So this has turned into just a kickball match with offsides being called every other play. Rojas tries to settle. Taken off the ball by Bickford. There's Rojas. Out to Pedrera. Crosses it back in. Nice settle from Rojas. Can't get a shot off. Deal with gets pushed off. Noah Prima picks the ball up. Got a handball. Tornadoes feeling the pressure here as we're reaching the 2-minute mark here in the match. They're only down 1, but they're running out of time. And there's a whistle. This is a pretty significant free kick for the Tornadoes. And who else would it be but Amal deals with to take this one? Nope. Amal's going to get in the offensive mix. This is Wayne Dowdy. Let's see what he does. He's going to pop it over the wall, looking for someone to get a head on it. And Larry Newby shuts it down. There's a punt, looking for a quick counter. Pedrera. Play on. Going to be Panther throwing up the line quickly to Pedrera, who knocks it out. And now the Hammond Tornadoes, their backs are completely against the wall. There's really no time left. It's going to be some type of quick counterattack, if anything at all, to equalize this game. Otherwise, Northshore is going to come away with a 1-0 victory. Out of bounds. Tornadoes trying to hurry up. Referee instructing the Tornadoes to back up. Deep throw in. That ball bounces in the box. Dangerous. Wow. Lazarte, if he could have got a foot on that, would have changed the complexion of this game here at the end. Pedrera sends it up. Rojas can't control. Pedrera just content to send it out of bounds. And these fans here can sense a victory coming here at Northshore. Deals with. Shot over the top. Noah Prima going to try to get this goal kick off quickly. Referee checking his watch. That ball popped up. Oh, wow. And that's going to be another card dealt to Dustin Ducree, the second yellow card of the game. For the most part, a pretty clean match, but that was a pretty hefty collision. As play continues, Joseph puts it in play. Ashton Carter making a nice here's a late run. Newby, no problem. Newby's had a really great game. That's another good punt. The ball up the line, stays in bounds for a moment. Going to be Panther throw-in. There's no time left here on the clock, folks. This one should be over shortly. And there's another free kick awarded to Hammond here late. Shot off the mark. And I'll say this, both teams played with a lot of heart tonight. Hammond played especially well on defense. Just couldn't really hold off the onslaught that the Panthers were able to put together. It was really just too much to handle. Well played, nonetheless. And that's the ball game, folks, with the North Shore Panthers coming away with a victory, 1-0 over the Hammond Tornadoes. We'd like to bring our thanks to the people who are responsible to bringing you this game, starting with our superintendent of St. Tammany Schools, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting at Channel 13, Dr. Melody Swang, our cameraman out in really the freezing cold, Dave the Rave Williams. I'm Rhett Sharp. Hope you had a good time tonight. We'll see you next time. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.